Hello everyone. Well, it's that time of the night again, and I figured I'd show one of my other aviators. I love this Aviator series. I really do. This is a large one though. It's a 50 millimeter case, 50 mm. There's no specific name for this. It's just a men's aviator. And as you can see with the dial, it's an aviator. It's quite busy. And the model number is 19410. It has a nylon strap, a very thick nylon strap, I might add, on this one. It's unusual. 100 meters water resistance. And it's gold plated. It's a flame fused crystal. IMQ-45. It's a Japanese movement. And it's large in the sense that it has a wide face, but the weight is not really so heavy. It's surprising when you look at it. You think maybe it's really heavy, but it's actually not. That's actually not. You got your timers here, stopwatch, timer, and let me do more of a close-up here. Something about the dials I just like on these aviators. I don't know, I just do. And here you can see it's the etching on there. Go ahead and show you the back side here. 100 meter, water resistant. And these are pretty much all in mint condition. I haven't wore these as much, but I'm going to. You could see the strap, how thick this is. It's a leather, it's nylon on the outside. Okay, you can see the thick stitching on here, and then on the inside is genuine leather. I mean, you could just look at it and see how thick it is. The Invicta logo. Everything is original on this. There's nothing that's altered. Okay, and that's that. I just wanted to just cover a little topic tonight of I'm overseas, and there's a lot of people that tend to get in trouble overseas here. They forget that when they come over to other countries, they come as guests, whether you're a tourist or even if you're a resident. You're not from a certain country. You got to respect their laws. You got to respect their culture and their traditions. And there's a lot of people in the social media world that are trying to make money, and I get it. I do. I really do. Everyone wants to make money. But they're putting themselves in trouble by doing a lot of outrageous stuff, and it draws the attention of authorities. Next thing you know, you're going to jail or you're getting deported. People get mad. They say, well, it's not like that in the States. Well, when you leave the United States and you go to another country, that's why you have to check that country's laws. Every country's different. They're not all democratic countries. Some are actually of different bylaws. So to get angry when you get in trouble, you should really research everything before you, even if you're a tourist, even if you're not going to live in a place, but you're going to be a tourist, and go over there and get your camera and start filming and TikToking and YouTubing and all that kind of thing. And you know, there's a lot of countries they don't like people's faces being shown if they don't want to have them shown. You know, there's a lot of different privacy laws in different countries. It's not like the U.S. The U.S. is pretty liberal. You could pretty much do anything you want in the U.S. and get away with things. But I think that's why there's so many American tourists and Canadian tourists that get into trouble over here, because they think they're immune, you know, and it's not a good thing. It doesn't work out well. So, anyways, that's just my little spiel, my little warning to anyone that's, you know, a lot more and more people are considering coming overseas to other countries to try to live or try to spend a half a year just to try to beat the high cost of living in the U.S. right now. It's getting so unbearable. And I do understand that. I understand that. It's, the economy is crushing middle class and lower class Americans and Canadians and Brits. The UK's not doing much better. It's only the upper 20-30% that's actually doing dandy. No one else is. So that's not really a healthy indicator in any country when it comes to the economics, you know. So I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, a lot of people are trying to wing it and just hop on a plane and just leave out of disappointment, discouragement, anger, frustration, because they can't find a job and things. And, you know, again, I understand it, but when you go to another country, though, you got to research your laws, research your immigrations. You know, you got to research a lot of that stuff before you just leave. Otherwise, you end up becoming a statistic, and you don't want to end up in jail or some holding facility until you're deported, you know. So, just little wise words of caution, because as an expat, I see a lot of it over here, and I hear a lot of it, and no one takes it seriously until they get over here. They actually get over here, and then they get themselves into a pickle. And they think they're going to run to the embassy, and a lot of times the embassies, they have their own stuff to deal with. They're not going to deal with those minor, you know, they only deal with the really heavy-duty issues, you know. They don't have a huge staffing in a lot of these embassies to handle things, and they're not a piggy bank when you run out of money somewhere either, so, you know. But, yeah. So that's just what that is. Don't like to sound like a broken record, but it's really something I hate to see people get into trouble. Let me show this like I always do here. You see how large this is on my wrist? It's got a big face on it, but you know, an older guy like me, and my eyesight's not too great, I really cherish these kind of big face watches because it's so much easier to see than a tiny little, you know. So, alrighty then, I'm going to stop here. Have a great night. Cheers.